Hello students, in the last video we learned about the direct variation and inverse variation. Now this direct variation and inverse variation in our day-to-day life, how it is applicable, we will learn today in this period. Now see this example here, how it is related to the time, work and speed. A car with the speed 60 km per hour takes 8 hours to travel some distance. What should be the increase in the speed if the same distance is to be covered in 7.5 hours? Means distance is same, and if we will 60 km per hour the speed is there, then we can cover that the distance in 8 hours. But if we will cover this distance in 7.5 hours, then what should be the speed of that car, or how much it should be increased? We will learn now. Now first, for that we have to consider, let the speed of car be x, and the time taken to cover the distance be y. Now this is the example of inverse variation, because here when the speed time is less, if we require the less time, then we have to increase the speed. Means here one quantity is increasing, then the other is decreasing. So this is the example of this type of examples are of inverse variation. Now this example is of inverse variation, so we can write here. So x inversely varies to y, or x directly varies to 1 upon y. But instead of reading 1 upon y, we have to read like this only: x inversely varies to y. And therefore here x y is equal to k, where k is the constant. Now when x is equal to here 60 kilometer per hour, 60 kilometer per hour, and the time is here, time y is equal to 8 hours, and we have to convert this 8 hour into minutes, because here the second time is given here 7.5 hour, means half hour means again it is here 30 minutes. That's why we have to convert these hours into the minutes, and as we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That's why here 8 into 60, it is equal to 480 minutes. Therefore xy means here x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 480, which is equal to k. Therefore k is equal to this 0 is here, and 6 8 the 48, carry 4, 6 4 the 24 plus 4 is 28. That is the constant of variation. Now here the speed is, we have to find the how much speed should increase, and when that car is covered the same distance in 7.5 hours. Then again here 7.5 hours means here when y is equal to 7.5 hours, that is 7 into 60 plus 30, which is equal to here 7 6 are 420 plus 30, which is equal to 450 minutes. And again we have to write this equation. Therefore ST or S into T is equal to K. Therefore S and time taken here 450 minutes, and K is equal to 28,800. Therefore S is equal to 28800 upon 450. Therefore S is equal to this 10 will cancel, and it is divisible by 15. 15 3s are 45. Then here what will come here? 15 ones are 50. and 13 here and 15, 9 are 135. So here left 3 again and here is 0. Or we can divide in this way. If you are not understanding, 2880 divided by 15. So 15 ones are 15. Here left 3, here 1 and here 8. 15 nines are 135. Then here 3, 0, 0. This 0, 15 twos are 30. It's 0. Means here it is coming 192. Again this number is divisible by 3. Here we got here 192 divided by 3. Therefore S is equal to 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18, 1 left and here 3 4 are 12. Means 64 kilometer per hour. The speed should be 64 kilometer per hour. Then only we can cover the same distance in 7.5 hours. But here the question is asked here, what should be the increase in the speed? Original speed is 60 km per hour, and how much speed we have to increase, then the same distance should be covered in 7.5 hours. So here therefore increase in the speed is, increase in speed, it is equal to here 64 minus 60, which is equal to 4 km per hour. Then we have to increase the speed of car is 4 km per hour. That is the answer. So we should increase the distance, increase the speed. We should increase the speed of car. We should increase the speed of car 4 km per hour. Like this in our day-to-day life or in our daily life, these examples, this variation, direct variation and inverse variation is applicable, and we can use this variation to solve the sums or to find the solution of that examples. I hope you have understood how to solve this sum. Thank you, students.